let's bring in Galen Druke from ABC News 538 for more on this. Galen, DeSantis has had a commanding lead in the polls thus far. How much of a difference can these debates make?
Yeah, currently, on average, DeSantis leads Chris by about 8 points in the polls. And ultimately, in a general election like this, it's unlikely that a debate is really going to make the difference. We see the most movement in polls and debates in primary elections, where Democrats may be deciding amongst a bunch of different Democrats, or Republicans are deciding among a bunch of different Republicans. It's harder to move people significantly when they're already, they're already voting for the Democrat or they're already voting for the Republican. Jabs and things like that in a debate like this aren't going to move a ton of people. Now, if there's a huge flub, it could make a point or two of difference. But at this point, our forecast suggests that DeSantis has a 96% chance of re-election.
Now, Republicans have made some major gains in polls recently. What's driving that surge?
I think the best way to look at this is that in a midterm environment like this, we expected Republicans to do quite well. And if you look back to last November, when, Glenn Youngkin, the Republican, was winning the gubernatorial election in Virginia and Republicans were coming close in New Jersey, that's the kind of environment that we expected this fall to look like. However, after the Dobbs decision came down in late June, that changed everything. And there was a significant backlash to that decision because it frankly wasn't popular amongst the American public. Since that time, the effect of the Dobbs decision has faded a little bit as Americans' attention has been drawn to the economy. And when we poll Americans, it's quite clear that Americans trust Republicans more on handling things like the economy and inflation. And so this is a bit of a reversion to what we expected, with also more of a focus on the economy.
And Galen, the Senate is now 50-50, so any state could make or break a majority. Tonight is the first and only debate in Pennsylvania, a battleground state. How much of an impact could that have?
Of course, of the three states that are most important, they are Pennsylvania, Nevada, and Georgia. So the outcome of Pennsylvania is extremely significant to who controls the Senate next year. Now, I just said that debates usually don't sway that many voters. But of course, this is a unique situation because this is going to be the first time Fetterman is debating after he had a significant stroke. And so Pennsylvania voters are going to be focused on that somewhat. We've seen in polling in Pennsylvania that the number of voters who say that Fetterman's stroke is significant to their vote has increased. And the number of voters who say that Oz's New Jersey residency is important to their vote has decreased. So there's been somewhat of a shift in priorities for Pennsylvania voters over the past month or so. And we're going to see that play out tonight. All
right, Galen Druke from 538. We appreciate it, Galen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.